So I have a bit of an update and I'm really happy to say that I managed to get the zipper in. While it could have been lined up a little bit better on the seam, it's not very obvious, so I'm not gonna like stress too much about it, but I guess with more practice I'll get better at it. But it's looking so nice. I've actually tried it on and it looks really good, so all I'm left with is putting in the straps and putting the lining and turning it inside out. So I really hope that yes, all will go well. Super excited to see it all come together. So we're gonna continue and finish this off. Good morning guys, we are back in the studio. I do want to say that I am very aware that the light is always shining at the camera and I'm really sorry that I can't change the orientation of the light. So please bear with me. I really hope that, well, I haven't edited the video yet, so hopefully it's not too like bright and glaring. I do have a diffuser on, so I guess that kind of helps. But anyways, I just wanted to say that I am done with this project. I'm really happy with how it turned out, even though I'm not particularly in love with the print. But as a first attempt, I think I did really, really well. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a close-up. So this is what the garment looks like up close. Really happy with how the flounces turned out. It looks really cute. And I'm actually really glad that I lined the bodice. I realized that it really helps with giving the garment more shape and support, and it also looks a lot neater on the inside. So it's a win-win. Really happy as well with how I did a bit of like hand stitching for the bit that is attached to the zipper so that it holds in place, because I didn't want any visible seams showing here. And I added my little label, which I'm going to be changing soon because this was a design that I created back when I graduated from college. But I don't really like this font anymore. I prefer the new logo, which you can see on my blog. So I'm going to put in an order soon. So previously I actually got this from Alibaba, so I'm probably going to go through the same vendor again. It was about like, I don't know, 1 to 200 USD for over 1,000 pieces. So I actually went out and got a little bit more fabric. I actually told myself not to buy anymore because I have a lot of fabric, especially knit, because that's something they were throwing away at work, and I decided to take it because it was gonna end up in the trash. So I have a lot of knit fabrics. It's basically fabric they use for t-shirts, that sort of thing. So like fabric with a lot of stretch, which is fabric that I don't particularly like working with. I prefer wovens because I like fitted silhouettes. So yeah, but I'm really happy with this fabric that I got. It's like a cotton with a lot of eyelets, so it looks pretty cool. It's a little bit sheer, if you can sort of see, but I'm gonna be lining it with the white cotton as well. I decided that I really want to make this top in this fabric because, like I said, I'm not in love with this print, but I didn't want to waste the fabric, so I decided to go ahead with this. And when I went back to the stores yesterday, I found out that the lemon print fabric that I was working on previously was sold out. So that was a bit of a bummer, and it means that I'm only having a bodice that is this short. I'm still contemplating if I should continue with that project because I did make a very long kind of maxi skirt, so I may end up with the maxi skirt and this cropped bodice instead, but I don't particularly like wearing cropped bodices, so I probably will still finish it up. But in order to make it for Wednesday's upload, I decided I wanted to focus on this new version instead, so that I'll have these two garments made up in time, and I'll definitely wear it on and show you guys how the fit looks like. So really excited. It is Sunday morning, we are powering through, and I'm excited to take on this new fabric. So let's continue on with the studio sewing. Good morning, guys. I am realizing more and more that the morning workouts is really helping me. It's giving me a lot of energy to do this, because on the days that I don't exercise and shower in the morning, I just feel so sleepy. It's kind of crazy how, like, as you get your blood pumping in the morning, it really does set you up right for the day. So I definitely want to do more of that, and I've tried like not working out and then just showering, but I still feel that as your endorphins pump as you work out, it really does help to make me feel more awake and alive. So yeah, I think the only struggle that I have with that is actually like motivating myself, because whenever I lie on the mat I always have to talk myself into, you know, saying that this is gonna be good for me, let's just get through this. And then by the end of the workout, I am 100% so satisfied and so glad that I pushed through. But it's always that initial mental hurdle with everything else in life. So that's something that I really want to continue to push forward through. So today, it's a little bit of a late start. It's 7:30 already, so I'm just gonna try and do as much as I can before I start working from home. Yeah, I'm really excited for how this is going to turn out. The fabric's looking quite nice. So today I'm just gonna be doing like all the little bits. So like sewing the straps together, and sewing the darts on the lining and on the main piece as well. So it's gonna look something like this with the lining. Yeah, so I'm really excited for it to come together. Good morning, guys. It is another beautiful morning here in the studio. I always feel so energized after exercising. Funny story. So yesterday when I got up, I wasn't really feeling it, and then after doing one set of exercise, I was like, nah, I'm going back to bed. So I ended up going back to bed and woke up at 8:30 just in time to start work. And an important lesson that I learned yesterday morning was that it is very important to have rest days, because it is not healthy to keep going and not give yourself a break. Because even on the weekends, I actually still wake up at 5-ish to exercise and do a bit of sewing, but it was really nice. I felt really refreshed after sleeping in a little yesterday, which is why today I'm a lot better. And also this morning, I actually contemplated if I should get up, because I didn't sleep that well last night. And I've noticed that I don't do well with using my devices at night, because I get really affected by the blue light and then I can't sleep at night. Normally, I would spend the night listening to a sermon just before I ease into bed so that I'm not on my phone. But yesterday I got really distracted, and then I was watching some YouTube videos, and that really affected me, and I ended up not being able to sleep. I was just like tossing and turning in bed. It's always a discipline for me to not use the phone, and especially not watch YouTube videos at night. But I'm actually really glad that despite feeling really groggy this morning, I still got up and pushed through, and now I feel so much better. So today I'm gonna be working on the flounces and whatever I can in the next hour or so, and I hope to, by the end of the week, finish off the first top that I was attempting to do, that lemon orangey print, because I hope to show all 3 garments in a little bit of a mini lookbook, and I plan to shoot that over the weekend, so I'm really excited for that. Hey guys! I'm so glad that tomorrow is a Friday and I get Friday off again. Like I mentioned, I have to clear my leave, and I've been so thankful that I get to do that, because seriously, this makes me so happy. Doing my own thing makes me so happy. Yeah, I have a bit of sad news. So I found out that I have to go back to the office starting next week. We have gone back to alternate teams working the office, so that's a bit of a downer. And it makes me kind of have to reevaluate how I'm gonna do all of this. I really still want to do my morning workouts and do this before heading out to work. A bit sad, but that's okay. So we are making great progress. I have done the flounces again for this top, and right now I'm gonna be working on the side seams. I might do the zipper, and then we are left with putting the straps on as well as the lining. So I mentioned previously that I really want to be able to finish this top as well as the last top so that I can feature all three looks in a final lookbook. I am most excited for that. To be honest, I haven't done a lookbook in a while, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of awkward to do it because I haven't done it in a while. But I really look forward to that. You've probably noticed as well that I've started adding in more B-roll to my videos. That's because as I was looking back at my I'm talking 2020 studio vlogs, I realized that what helps and makes it interesting, even though the space isn't very interesting, is the whole movement when it comes to B-roll. And I personally don't like static shots, so basically a shot where you prop the camera somewhere and leave it, because I find it not as engaging or dynamic as if you have some sort of movement. So that's something that I want to not be lazy about. I mentioned that I tend to take the easier route, or the route with least resistance, and that's something I'm trying to change in myself, because I have noticed that when I do put in a little bit more effort, the overall results is way better and I'm much happier. So that's something I'm gonna try push for. So yeah, I'm looking forward to how this edit's gonna look, because I think it's gonna be a lot better than part 1, and also looking forward to the lookbook. Good morning, guys. It is a happy Friday because I get today off. I'm so excited. I really want to finish up the top. It's looking so nice. I have yet to put in the lining, and I'm left with doing the straps as well. So really excited of how this is turning out. I managed to put in the zip as well. Getting better at it, not as scared, even though my seam isn't quite as lined up, but like I said, it's not very obvious. I will definitely nail this in time to come. So yeah, the goal for today is definitely to finish this off and finish the first top that I was working on so that we can shoot our lookbook tomorrow. So I'm really excited for that. Saturday, guys. So we are almost done with this top. I actually have to redo the bottom peplum lining because it is a little bit tight, so I have to make it more flat. So as you can see from the pattern, this is half a piece of the front. I need it to flare out a bit more to give it more space. But overall, I think the top is looking very legit. I don't know about you, but like for me, whenever I finish a DIY, I take a while to ease into it and be like super proud of it. Because when I was wearing it yesterday, I thought it was really cool, but then I also had this bit of like indifference about it. Maybe because I've been staring at it for so long that you just, well, for me at least, I just want to get it over and done with. So I haven't been able to appreciate the workmanship of it, but I think even just seeing it in front of me right now, I do feel very accomplished. But yeah, I think I'm just kind of over doing this pattern for 2 weeks now. Yeah, so I just want to finish this up, finish up the crop top, and then move on to the next DIY. And I'm sure you guys are also very tired of seeing how long this vlog is. So yeah, I know. I am so thrilled to say that I am done with this top. So changing the bottom of the lining and having it more flared, definitely the fit is a lot better. So I'm so glad that this is done and I can finally move on to the final piece. I don't know about you guys, but I think I set the goal very high. Considering I haven't sewn in months, but I'm happy to say that we are crushing it, so that's a good thing. So I'm left with this. It is very short. I don't know if I'll actually wear it out, but as I mentioned way back in the start of the vlog, I have a matching skirt, so hopefully this isn't too short because I tend to feel a little bit uncomfortable whenever like things are too cropped. Yeah, so what I have to do right now, and I really just want to nail this and move on with my life, is to insert the zipper and put in the lining, and then we are good. We are peachy.